Hey everybody, this is Larry. This is day 11. I don't know why I say so awkwardly. Of the Legal Day Challenge. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, join me on Discord. Let me know what you think about today's farm. I just rebooted my computer, so hopefully today is a little bit better versus yesterday. I need to reboot my personal head computer though, because I'm a little bit tired. Because hopefully that goes a little bit better than yesterday. I couldn't even get that English out. Anyway, let's take a look at today's farm. We have 1400. Construct K palindrome strings. Given a string S and an integer K, return true if you can use all the characters in S to construct K palindrome strings or false otherwise. Okay. So Annabelle, some possible. Oh, okay. I think this is kind of an awkward one, right? I mean, I think this is by intuition, this is just going to be a lot of if statements. Maybe not a lot, but definitely, more than you would like, which is for me, which means that it is very prone to mistake and everything. But I think what I mean is that it is just case analysis to some degree, right? Well, what does it mean to have a palindrome, right? I think without loss of generality, we can say that each palindrome will have at least one character, right? So, okay. I mean, I guess that part is obvious. But there are a lot of ways to go about it, right? Because I think the first thing you can do is like collection and start counter of S, right? And then now, okay, so for each K, what does that mean? Well, the number of unique things is matter maybe, but also the number of odd palindromes matter, right? And then the number of characters as well. I think I think I get a lot of comments in general about and also just to give you a heads up, because I feel like sometimes people say that I talk too much and not enough solving, but that's because every problem, for the most part, at least for the daily videos, all these problems are recorded live and solving live. It's not just me going like, reading off a script and pretend to be smart. If you want to do that, that's fine, but this is not the channel for it, right? So I'm not saying I'm struggling because I know how to get there, but I'm also trying to do two things, right? One is I want to get there without like 5 wrong answers, which this feels like one of those problems. And why does it feel that way? Because there are a lot of if statements, and it's just like knowing myself, and myself is not very careful lately as well. And then the other thing is that I think the one common question that I might get asked, not about this problem in particular, but in general, is how do I write clean code? And the reason why code gets clean is because I talk about a lot of if statements, but if your if statements kind of you write in a way such that the if statements don't happen, sometimes, for example, by using sentinels and stuff like that, then that makes it less error prone and easy to understand, because you're basing things off an invariant or a condition that holds true every step of the way. I don't know if I could find an easy way to do that here, to be honest, but yeah, and the order doesn't matter, right? Just to be clear. So S is just a bucket of letters. I mean, I think the obvious one is that if K is greater than length of S, then we return false, right? Oh, actually, equal to is fine. Oops. And then at the very least, the odd palindromes. So maybe we can do this first, right? So odd is equal to 0, right? For key in, or maybe, yeah, key in, let's say F for frequency, because I usually do that more. And then C for characters, right? Then if F of C mod 2 is equal to 1, then odd we increment by 1, right? Okay, so if the number of odd palindromes or odd characters, sticking out is greater than K, then we also return false, right? Meaning that we cannot, like just by pigeonhole, you cannot have more than 2 of the odd characters in the same string. So because they have to be in the middle, right? Okay. So so let's say that all the odd numbers are distributed, right? Trying to think. Then without loss of generality, we can just remove all the odds, so then the odds don't even matter. Then it's just the number of the rest are even, right? Is that it? Then now we can. Well, maybe that's not necessarily true yet, because you can imagine something like. No, you can. I think that's it, right? Is that it? I'm trying to think of a case. That's what makes these things tricky, right? Is that I'm trying to prove these things correct, right? Because and honestly, in my mind, I'm just trying to come up with counter cases. Because I don't. I mean, you could. Okay, so let's say there's no more. I mean, I'm going to try to do a little bit of a proof, right? So then now every character has even number of characters because you already matched them, right? I think the one case that I can't get out of my head necessarily is if. No, I guess that's fine. Right? By definition, they will have to match. Because I'm trying to think about the case of like, okay, let's say you have, say, ABC 3Ds, right? Or 4Ds, say. And then you have to do it by 6, right? 6 groups. Then in theory, you have A, B, C, and then D, 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 right? Something like that. And then I guess, okay, so we have at least this, and that's fine. Add D, and then D, and then, okay. But what if you have something like this? You have something like D, right? I guess as long as you have one character, it's fine. Everything, and because all the other ones, okay, so I guess, oh yeah, because everything else is even now. Because everything is even, then you could just put all the other characters. Okay, so because everything is now even after this check, then okay, I see. Because everything is even after this check, then you can also just have one character for all the other spaces or other buckets, strings in between, and it doesn't matter which character because it's one character, so by default it's palindrome. So then now at the last bucket, you're either going to have one like an odd number of whatever you're working on now, and then everything else is even, which is fine, or even of both, which is also fine. Okay, and then what if this exactly odd is equal to k number of extra characters, right? Honestly, though, just to be clear, like if this was a contest, I would have YOLO. Just, but here I'm trying to think through it a little bit and be a little bit careful, right? Okay, so let's say odd is exactly k, then we have one character for each bucket, but then all the extra characters by definition will be even, so that's good. I think we're okay, but honestly, it's hard to have confidence for me. So let's give it a submit. We'll see. Okay, huh? This is honestly a little bit trickier than I would have. Yeah, I mean, and the last time I did it, almost 5 years ago now. What the? I mean, I was definitely less practiced back then for sure. And you can see, we so not supported because it's so old. I actually don't know why. I wonder what the wrong answer is. Oh, okay. 7 return true because it's false. Okay, so I guess I just missed one case of I try to make it a little bit clever, but it's still wrong because the 3 we have. This should be true, right? What are we doing false? I don't know why I wrote this way. You don't need the if statements if this is the case. Oh no, K is. Oh, huh. This shouldn't be mod K. There should be mod 2. Yeah, that's why. This is actually awkward. Well, I guess that's why as well. It should be mod 2 as well. And then, yeah. But then you can... Okay, so I guess my past Larry eventually caught up. But today I am a little bit more careful, thankfully, after a long time of being not careful. Yeah, I mean, obviously this is going to be linear time, constant space, or alpha space, where alpha is the size of the alphabet, because everything's just on this counter, and this is the number of the size of the alphabet as well. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I gave you a coherent proof per se, but I think that is the proof, though. Honestly, the proof is just case analysis and going through all of them, and you can kind of see that there's like they have to be trivially true once you break them apart. But it's still, especially if you're trying to go fast, it's definitely very tricky. But yeah, that's all I have for today. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. Stay good, stay healthy to good mental health. I'll see y'all later and take care. Bye bye.